Hello YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with Darkest Dungeon 2, continuing our, well, I guess our no frontline run, but we have our Plague Doctors spec'd to be a little bit more tanky. Our Highwayman is doing relatively well up in the front line so far, and the main thing that I realized with this team is that we have absolutely terrible rank 3 damage, and possibly even backline in general. So it seems like we have to like alpha our way back, and kind of decided that we were going to go into the voter to, well, fight the boss there, which is kind of concerning because it's a backline boss, but not necessarily. It does move around, but yeah, we're going to try and find the layer here, unless, you know, things go absolutely terrible and we have to pivot out of that situation.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Negative 300% location scouting. Well, at least they tell us where the layer is, so we know where that is. A hospital beforehand makes me feel pretty good, except we have to avoid the field hospital in order to get well, that ain't happening. What? I mean, if we have no idea where we're going, I'd probably want to go to the locations that at least give me candles for meta progression, so I think we're just going to hold the right all the way through here. This is some sort of a juicy battle. I suppose that's not necessarily the case. They're just going to give us some loathing there. Our loathing is looking pretty good right now. It's at 0. Yep. Well, we're going to give it a shot. Paracelsus could use some highway healing here. But other than that, everybody's looking pretty dang good. An oasis is nice. This will also give us 5 torch. This will give us a combat item. I almost think we need the combat item more. We'll go ahead and we'll take this one. Mineral rich water is insane. Thank you. Do we have everybody equipped here? You don't have something, so you can go ahead and carry this. We bought these. We probably want to put those on people. Who needs death blow resist and stress resist? I would think that it would either have to be you because you gain stress on attack, and if you're bleeding, oh geez. Or it would have to be you because you just have a 10% chance, but we have stress resist here. Suppose we could put both this down on him, and then he pretty much never stresses. But I think you need the death blow resistance more than everybody, because I at least thought that you were the squishiest person here. I think maybe we gave you... yeah, we gave you food, and that's why you have more health. Otherwise, you're definitely not as tanky as Paracelsus. So we'll give you that. And I think you might need the crit. Giving you the crit is also, like, pretty tasty, I think. Just forget the range skills death blow resist. We can go ahead and give that over to Al. And you having crit with the melee skills plus damage and just overall pretty good crit here. Seems pretty good to me. Especially since now you have sluggers, so your melee skills have even more crit. Debating if we need open vein then. Because open vein in combination with your incision would allow us to stack quite a bit of bleed on people. And that might be our bossing strategy. It's just stacking bleed. But otherwise, we could slice with plus 10 and then plus 5 is 30%. That's pretty good. This having some extra crit on it is great. And of course, melee skills have plus damage. The only thing that I'm against really adding Open Vein is that it doesn't really do a spectacular amount of damage. And so, like, what would we do? We could take out Pistol Shot, I suppose, since we got rid of Covert Cloak. Fit that in there. We'll try it. And again, it being a bossing strategy seems pretty good to me. We just have absolutely no backline at all now. But hopefully that does not matter. What is this? Healing given. Disease resist, debuff resist. That has... That sounds pretty tasty, honestly, when we get to this boss. Because debuff is what's going to get us. So maybe we want to give you this. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to do that I forgot to... Oh, no, we gave it. Play out. That's going to be pretty important. Hopefully this fight isn't suffer. It shouldn't be. Go ahead and battle ballad you forward. Oh, we're blind. No matter. If we run into another shrine, we probably need to hit the occultist, because when there's no 3 or 4 rank here and he's back here, he really has nothing that he can do. Good stuff. You want to hit Dismas too? Dismas nuts. Pretty good. We only took like 1 hit.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Paracelsus is almost fully healed now. Our light's at 87.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future. Occultist. Chapter 1. The Ritual. On certain portentous evenings carefully selected for their astrological potency, he would gather his devotees around the ancient onyx table, and joining hands with them, would send his spirit out into the void. Safely tethered by their vital energies, he was free to wander the outer spheres in search of some dark communion and impossible power.
Vulnerability Hex. Also has a cooldown, but then we'd be able to swap it with the other Hex. Ignores dodge, remove dodge, and target vulnerable. Seems pretty good. So we want to keep something that he can use in range 1. Otherwise, if he's the last person standing, we lose? And that would mean Sacrificial Stab, but then I can't really see anything here that we'd want to get rid of. Damon's Pole is pretty good because it clears corpses. It's the only corpse clear on our team. Abyssal Artillery we can afford to get rid of, but it's also like our only backline besides Damon's Pole. I guess there's no real easy answer here unless we got rid of weird reconstruction, which doesn't seem right. Let's try getting rid of Sacrificial Stab and just realize that if for whatever reason he's the last person up, we're dead. I mean, otherwise I guess we could just Vulnerability Hex and Weakening Curse them indefinitely. But that doesn't do anything unless we get access to a Reflect damage, which I know that there's a trinket that does that, but we currently don't have it. I'm gonna keep going right.
Travel without proper reconnaissance. A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
Okay, same fight, slightly harder.
Hold fast.
Rude.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond. A master stroke.
It's a little awkward.
A petty hindrance.
No matter, it's done. All we took was that bleed pretty much and the crit to the
Greater
face.
threats await those who dare.
Nothing a little wagon time can't cure. Free torch would be nice. Free torch and scouting? Okay. Since we have absolutely no idea what's going on, that's pretty nice. Wow, if we wanted to, we can get another 2 hero shrines. But we're probably going to go here. We're going to hit this cache. Through this combat. Going to lose our armor here. Hospital, which will be nice to cure Paracelsus of this. A 5% chance to be stunned is not fun. Otherwise, thinking of everything else, like, we'd probably get rid of the yips if we had enough trinkets, but I think we spent it all. We totally spent it all. So we're waiting for this cache and this barricade to give us some trinkets. It's probably going to be enough to cure one person, and of those, I suppose Dismas would be the person that we would cure, because him getting blind is a huge disadvantage for us.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
Oh! embarrassing, not gonna lie. That we missed that kill by one.
A promising development. The work continues.
I'll leave my healer alone, please. Good. I wanted to get one use of this at least. It won't give us much, but it's something. And Dismas should be... oh, he's blind. No es bueno. We seriously can't kill anything. Good lord. Okay, guess we'll just end this. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Thankfully, I think we still gained health. Even though we bled another turn.
Karma abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
More food! Fisherman's net might honestly be really good. I don't know if we can hit the boss with this, but if we can, that's huge. At turn end, convert our vulnerable into power. Daemon Pull skills adds one random negative token, 66% chance. Gain when moved by enemy, add one negative token to me. I guess Daemon's Pull is kind of good, but 66% chance to add any negative token seems pretty good. Is that better than what we have? I'll have to take a look at that.
The loathing whispers.
Some stress resist? I don't know, I feel like it's better than this. If we get moved by an enemy though, we're gonna get negative tokens. But at least one of those negative tokens we turn into something? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. I think I'm gonna put this on you. And that's how we're gonna go about this.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
I feel like 4 trinkets is worth full healing, but I'm not entirely certain about that. We are about to go into the lair. Also, we've got a ton of food for our rabbit buff, which is great.
A rare opportunity. Let us advance unimpeded.
I'll let you guys know I'm still regretting this boss coming up.
Steel yourself. The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
That's certainly not good either.
Manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Gave him some weakness. Doesn't matter when he hits his own teammate. Alright.
Early results are encouraging.
Alright. That's a little rough. And he was moved by an enemy, so now he's immobilized. Okay. Alright, that was relatively clean. You serious? Of all things. Okay, we gotta take care of that goat. As per usual. It's probably the second worst thing here. This is gonna make a difference. If we crit, it does make a difference, so long as we get top roll. Not really feeling that, honestly. Nope. Done. Okay. He's still gonna get a little munch out of it though, which is a little annoying. Put some blindness on somebody. You won't be able to be moved, but, oh, I guess since we didn't move you, we didn't put on a... Or we just didn't roll the 66%. Anyways. You've been weakened. Then we're gonna make the bleed work for us.
A slow dissection.
There she goes.
An unavoidable end.
Ow. Little frickin' rude. Okay, you, I want to... Valid. Because that'll give her a debuff that she can use on herself. We'll roll this just to be safe. Never mind, we're good. Okay. There's a corpse in the way. Suppose we're gonna take aim then. Don't forget to use our glimmers. We're gonna need that likely. And I guess we're just... getting some hits in here. Let's reduce his damage in case he actually does hit us. Good miss.
Excellent work.
It's pretty good for us. Except we've now put our occultist in the front. He has death blow resist, I believe. Yep. Alright, here we go.
Born to a corpulent, half-eaten mother, the child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
Probably the most disturbing boss in the game. You guys have been warned. Can't hit the back, might as well buff. Can you be moved? You can certainly be moved. Now, if Dismas can go next and net the boss. Or not, because screw me, right? Gonna hit you with that. And so basically the whole mechanic of this fight is that these things here are going to keep doing that to us. And if we have Harvest Hunger, we will always go forward one at the start of the turn, and if we're up at the front row, we have to eat, which will also reduce our maximum health. Just don't ask what it is. You don't need to know about that. In fact, we'll alt.
Observe the subject carefully.
See?
And you will discover its weaknesses.
Don't ask. Okay, we're gonna net you.
Any being, however hard,
Didn't work.
can be brought to heel.
But at least we got the negative speed in there, so that's something. You still have the negative bleed resist, and that's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using a lot of bleed. Unfortunately, you're probably going to back yourself up now, and so we're not going to be able to keep that bleed on you. So next time you come up front, we're going to have to try and net you again.
In crisis, we can rely only upon
Hello?
each other.
That's pretty hopeful. Oh, wait, I can reach you.
Bravo!
Crits on DOTs is good. It makes them last longer. I'm probably going to back you up. I don't think that's going to work, though, because you're still going to move up one, then be on the front line. Let's use this Glimmer first. But I'm trying to get her to a point where she can heal herself. I guess you do a lot of damage. And let's mark you because that allows us to place better bleeds. Alright, we're going to eat. Negative 15% max HP for this battle, and stress heal. Well, that's good. Don't. And so basically what it does is after like the 4th time, you have literally no health. But you're not stressed. But wasting your turns, especially of your front lines here, doesn't really do you a lot of good. If I had a way to cleanse them, that'd be pretty nice. It's going to take another 12 damage. That's not enough. She's going to bleed for 6. Waste her turn. So, I mean, honestly, we kind of need to heal her. They're also going to start stressing each other out since they're both hungry. I'm going to use this.
A small foundation of trust.
That didn't help. Oh no, she's pretty much going to die now. Guess we can stop one person from eating. For now? It's not like he can do damage, so might as well do that. Joke's on you, he's already starving. We really can't do much anything else. Maybe we bleed the meat? You can't have any pudding if you don't bleed your meat? They're already starving. Why are you doing this? It doesn't even heal them.
Through adversity and affliction, the heart beats still.
That's catastrophic. Alright, we're going to play you back. Yeah, basically it's 2 turns reducing all Paracelsus's health. And her losing 2 turns definitely didn't help out. I mean, maybe Al could have healed better, but it wasn't his fault. Can't blame him for that. Put that vulnerability on him. Everybody else is resisting debuffs. It's not that hard. Alright. Please crit. Oh, first off. Booyah, that's huge. Alright. How do I want to do this? This will heal Dismas. Otherwise, he's going to roll on his turn. He's probably going to roll on his turn either way. So what can we do to speed this up? Oh my goodness, we lost all of our bleed. Oh, no, 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 no. We're dead. Like, I don't know how we get out of this. Our damage is down to like... And now, of course, you're freaking out.
Let us hope they
Imagine
find
getting
peace.
killed by a hunk of meat. And we took out your sacrificial stab too. It's not much, but it's honest work. That was literally nothing. I was feeling really good about this. Well, I wasn't. But once I had that, like, 8 bleed on him, I was like, oh yeah, all we gotta do is hit him another couple times and he's basically dead. And then I never got to hit him again.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
And increase the bleed. Okay.
He courted the unthinkable, but to no avail.
And the bleed. Yeah, we missed it by like 18 HP. Like, obviously, if you were to save anybody, it would have taken significantly longer, or not longer, a couple more hits in there.
Over and over.
Like, honestly, 2 more bleeds probably would have done it. But,
And you are finally
well,
free.
yeah, that's just rough. I wonder if there's... Like, I know that there's in items to give us debuff resistances. I wonder if there's in items to cleanse. Because if there's in items to cleanse, then we could have just used that in order to remove hunger off of our front line. Or somebody that does. I suppose, actually, since we... That's actually interesting. I wish if we kind of wish that we could have been able to test that. Paracelsus is, whatever her new heal was, we upgraded it, and so it also removed all negative tokens. Technically, anything that's blue is a negative token. So, would we have been able to remove the hunger off people? Definitely a consideration in the future. I'll have to test that. But that could have been a way out of that. At least she would have been able to stop one person if that person was the one dealing all the damage. Unfortunately, she had to deal the damage. So, anyways. It's a little unfortunate, but again, pretty much knew going into it that it was going to be rough just due to the nature of the fight. I definitely thought that the Jester was going to be able to help a bit by backing people up, but just never really got the option for that because it wasn't really them eating a lot that killed them. I mean, obviously, like them losing turns did play a factor, but it was pretty much just the boss just double mawing them and bringing them down to low life. Because at that point, it was pretty difficult to get back out of the slump, if you will. But anyways, we'll go ahead and spend these.
We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
Working fields, there we go. So we're going to take 3 stagecoach items. Increases stacking for concoctions and powders by 6 per stack. Plus 2 quantities of items produced from alembic and retort. That's oddly specific.
Every twinkling recollection is another
Plus 4
implement
quantity
at our
of looted
disposal.
relics, which is our currency. It's pretty big.
To recall a thing is to make it real once more.
Before each location, chance to produce explosive items, stacking for explosives.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
What? What? Interesting. We'll go ahead and hit ourselves with another one of those.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
Oh, that's cute. And then we'll throw one new trinket in there.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's
Convert
affliction.
blindness to
And
attack
overcome it.
66% at turn start. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, that was unfortunately the end of the run. Hopefully it was still enjoyable for you guys to watch me get my ass beat by a giant, like, demon baby. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be sure to leave it down in the comments below, be it questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts. Until next time, I'll catch you guys around.